Bonjour classe. Today, what I would like to do is go over a little bit of new vocabulary. This vocabulary is used when you are talking about the order that events take place in, okay? So this is found à la page 323, okay? All right, so just a tiny bit of vocabulary here, and I wanted to go through this with you and give you an idea on how to do your work today, okay? So we have d'abord. That means first. Okay, so if you're like listing a series of events that have taken place, you would say first. Okay, so you could say d'abord. There's actually another way you can say it too, but right now we're going to focus on this one. D'abord. Après, you've seen before. That means after. Ensuite means then, or it's kind of like saying following that or after that. Enfin means at last, and finalement means finally. So those two words are really similar. It's kind of like at the end, finally or at last, okay? So if you look at the example down here in your book, what we're doing here is we're taking our subject and then deciding the order that these events take place in, okay? So we have we, eat, prepare salad, and buy pizzas. Okay, so if we're thinking about the order that this would take place, we're going to say first, we bought pizzas. Okay, so we're going to say d'abord, we bought. This is where you're going to be using your passé composé. We is new. You have to use avoir, and then the er verb in the form of take the R off, add the accent. That's your past participle. So d'abord, nous avons acheté des pizzas. So first we bought pizza. After, or you could say next if you want to. Après, nous avons préparé la salade. We prepared the salad. And then ensuite, then, or you could say finally, or you could say enfin. Like really, the words you use is really up to you as long as you're showing the order. Ensuite, nous avons mangé. We ate. Okay, so notice that these sentences are all in the past tense. Okay, so you're using avoir plus your past participle with this new vocabulary. But good news is I'm only going to give you this one exercise number 7, okay? So I'm going to do the first one with you. The key here is to make sure you're conjugating the subject with avoir. And then you're putting your past participle, okay? So let me get a pen. Okay. So for number 1, we've got Alice, our subject. Then we have travailler, to work, trouver un job, find a job, and acheter une moto. So if we're thinking about the order these 3 things took place in, first thing she would need to do would be to find a job, then work, then buy a motorcycle, okay? So we're going to say Alice found a job, all right? So Alice, conjugating Alice with avoir would be a. Okay. Alice found a job. So I'm going to say first with that. Sorry, I should have put that over here first. D'abord, first, Alice found a job. Okay. Then we'll say, after that, she worked. Okay. Let's say ensuite, elle a travaillé. Okay, she worked. So we've got she, our subject, avoir, past participle. So then she worked. And then finally, she bought a motorcycle. Okay. Finalement, or finally, elle a acheté une moto. Okay? You're going to do that for each of these, but there's only 5 questions. So please take your time on this. Make sure that you are conjugating your subject correctly with avoir, putting your past participle, and then put them in the proper order using this new vocabulary. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Au revoir.